Journalism with public interest and integrity in mind. By the students, for the students. You're watching Ram TV News.
Good day and Aka Believe It, Ram fam. Welcome to Ram TV. I'm Katie Scholl, and let's take a look at what's going on around campus. JJ Jones goes to the Spanish Halloween party to learn more about their club.
What's up, Ram fam? This is JJ with Ram TV, and today I'm interviewing Dr. David Fott to find out more about what goes on at the ASU Spanish Club.
Hello, this is Dr. David Fott. I am a professor of Spanish and the advisor of the ASU Spanish Club. What is Spanish Club? Well, typically students roll up the first meeting thinking we're going to be speaking Spanish and practicing Spanish. We can, and we do some activities that involve the Spanish language, such as watching movies or things like that. However, typically we celebrate culture. In the fall, we get together and we mold sugar skulls in preparation for a couple of activities. Currently, we've been supporting the Meyer Museum activity for Day of the Dead, where the mariachi come and the baile folclórico, they come out. And so we provide a table with the sugar skulls for decorating them. As well, we take our sugar skulls to our multi-club party for the Department of English and Modern Languages. We all get together and have a huge Halloween blowout, costume party, games, activities, like I said, sugar skulls, pizza, things like that. How do you join? Just show up. You can email me, Dr. David Fott, if you need help with knowing when and where. I always send out emails to all currently enrolled Spanish students. So if you're a Spanish student, you will be getting emails from me for these activities. If you're not a Spanish student, you can just contact me and I'll tell you when the activities are. You'll also see flyers around the academic buildings with announcements for activities. So I hope to see you out. We have a great time together, and we just love getting together and supporting the activities at ASU and supporting the students.
Thanks, JJ. As flu season is quickly approaching, the Shannon Clinic, the ASU Department of Nursing, and the Student Nursing Association are hosting a flu shot clinic for the Angeles State community. The vaccine is free to students who have paid their medical service fee. Faculty, staff, and other community members will have their insurance filed. The clinic will be held at the Houston Hart University Center outside of the Multicultural Center on Friday, November 7th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Aubrey Aguilar goes to the University Center to learn more about the Association of Mexican American Students.
Hi Ram fam, this is Aubrey Aguilar with Ram TV, and come with me as I learn more about the Association of Mexican American Students. Let's go. I had the opportunity to speak with Leah Rivera, the president of AMAS, and here is what she had to say about the organization.
The Association of Mexican American Students, also known as AMAS, is a way for students to have a home away from home here at Angeles State University. Our purpose is to support our members through community service, social events, and celebration of Mexican culture.
I also spoke with the secretary, Bianca Gomez.
We hold a variety of events throughout the year, social events and cultural events celebrating Mexican culture all over San Angelo and here on campus for any student to attend.
AMAS offers students opportunities for community service, professional development, social networking, and cultural enrichment.
AMAS isn't just an organization, it's a family. So we hold everyone in our group very close together. We consider ourselves close friends, and you can find new people and experience new things and learn new things as well in this group that we have here on campus.
This has been Aubrey Aguilar with Ram TV. Thank you.
Thanks, Aubrey. After the break, we go to Justin Juanillo for the latest in entertainment.
Hi Ram fam! San Angeles Tamale Fest is back in season, free to enter and visit and enjoy all different kinds of cooks, vendors, and witness their tamale eating competition. The event is located at 125 West Tewig and will last from 11 p.m. to 6 p.m. on November 8th. Included will be the annual competition for the city's best tamale. Race to visit Tamale Fest for a fun DJ music and cumbia, over 40 different vendors, and complimentary gifts for the first couple of visitors. And that's it for now. I'll see y'all next time.
Thanks, Jesslyn. The ASU Trumpet Ensemble will perform themes from many of the top films across decades for the Trumpets in Film concert on Tuesday, November 4th in the Eldon Black Recital Hall in the Carr Education Fine Arts Building. Enjoy music from blockbusters, art films, Academy Award-winning movies, and some movies featured include The Wizard of Oz, West Side Story, The Pink Panther, and more. The trumpet ensemble will be joined by a rhythm section of piano, bass, and drums. The concert is free to attend and begins at 7. Now let's look at this week's 5-day weather forecast. On Monday, a high of 83, a low of 51. Tuesday, a high of 83, a low of 54. Wednesday, a high of 86, a low of 51. Thursday, a high of 85, a low of 54. And Friday, a high of 82 and a low of 50. This week's weather is nice and consistent, which is lovely and perfect for campus for a nice stroll. After the break, we go to Kate Hinojosa with all things ASU sports.
What's up, Ram fam? I'm Kate Hinojosa, and let's take a look at all things ASU sports. The Rams won their game against Sul Ross on Saturday with a score of 62-0, progressing to a 6-2 overall. The Rambell's volleyball team lost their game against Texas Women University on Friday before winning against DBU on Saturday 3-2. Then on Tuesday, won against Western New Mexico with the outside hitter Maddie Parrish achieving her 1,000th career kill, becoming only the 16th player in program history to do so. The Rambell soccer team had a successful senior day as they won against UT Permian 2-0 on Saturday. Then on Wednesday, beat UT Dallas also with a score of 2-0 in a first ever matchup. The ASU cross-country teams went to compete in the Lone Star Conference on Saturday, with the Rambells coming in 14th and the Rams finishing in 12th. Next, let's go to Naya Ochoa, who takes us to the field to talk about the Rambells' big win against UT Permian Basin.
This is Naya Ochoa with Ram TV, and let's take a look at what happened at today's soccer game. The Rambells defeated UTPB 2-0 on Senior Day. Within the first 7 minutes of action, the Rambells would record 5 shots, with 2 of them being on target. The Falcons faced 17 shots without conceding 1, and they went into halftime with the score tied at 0. Early in the second half, Sanaya Stewart would cross the ball into the middle of the box and make a pass to Grayson Rasmussen, who would score above the goalkeeper and give the Bells a score of 1-0. Later in the half, Lexi Gonzalez would send another shot from outside the box over the goalkeeper to give the Rambells a 2-0 lead. The Rambells' defense continued to dominate the Falcons' offense as they recorded their 9th shutout this season.
When I look at the scoreboard at the end of the game, we had 22 shots and only 3 saves from the goalkeeper. So for me, that says we need to work on our shooting a little bit. You know, we had 3 really good chances at the beginning of the game. Their goalkeeper made some good saves, but we also we weren't that clinical in our finishing. So it's an opportunity for us to work on something.
The Bells improved to an 8-3-4 overall and a 7-2-2 in conference action. With Ram TV, this is Naya Ochoa.
Thanks, Naya. Now let's take a look at what's coming up in ASU sports. The Rams football team will be on a road trip to Washington to go against CWU on Saturday in a high-stakes Lone Star Conference match. And the Rambell's volleyball team will be back home to host Eastern New Mexico on Friday and West Texas A&M on Saturday. That's everything in ASU sports. Dallas Smith Tamayo goes to the Spooky Specimen Crawl Show in time for Halloween season with Angelo State's Natural History Collections and Tribetta.
Hey Ram fam, this is Dallas Smith Tamayo with Ram TV, and the Angelo State Natural History Collection teamed up with the biology department here at ASU to give you the Spooky Specimen Crawl. It's an opportunity you're willing to die for. Come take a look. The Spooky Specimen Crawl took place on October 29th in the Cavness building. Families of all ages were welcome, with t-shirts being sold upon entering and a Tribetta big sale taking place once you finish the crawl. The crawl consisted of 3 rooms, one about different species of animals, the next showed bones and how they differed from their plastic counterparts, and the last room consisted of a flashlight scavenger hunt, in which participants were given a list of things to find and solve the code. This event showed off the amazing specimens in the Cavness building and how terrifically terrifying science can be. This has been Dallas Smith Tamayo with Ram TV. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks, Dallas. ASU is honoring those who serve and have served on Military Appreciation Day, Saturday, November 8th. To celebrate, join ASU at 3 p.m. for Ram Jam, held at the LeGrand Alumni and Visitors Center. At 6 p.m., head over to the stadium and watch the Rams football team take on Western Oregon. Fireworks and cannon shots may be fired during the opening ceremony and throughout the football game. Ram Jam is free to everyone. Active duty military, their dependents, veterans, and military retirees get free admission to the football game with their military ID. Well, that's it for this week's news. My name is Katie Scholl. For more Ram TV content, you can visit Ram TV's YouTube channel by looking up Ram Media. Thank you for watching, and have a great week.